Hi guys, I've got my wife helping me out on camera because what I'm going to do today is I'm going to teach you some amazing close-up magic tricks. So if you're excited, I want to hear you say, yeah! Sorry, can't hear that. That was rubbish. If you're excited, say, yeah! You too are now going to be a wizard just like me. So before we begin, what I want you to do is make sure you smash that love heart and start a watch party on this to share with all your friends and family because you are not going to want to miss this. So what I'll do is I'll show you the tricks first, and all of these tricks I use in my own professional working repertoire. Oh, repertoire, that's a very posh word. So this is my favourite go-to trick. So you take an elastic band, and preferably one of these thin ones, and I'm just going to show you the trick first. And because I haven't got my ring, I'll just use another elastic band. So if I take the elastic band and I thread it through, watch this. Think of the other elastic band this is dangling to rise up to the top of there. You ready? Watch, 1, 2, 3. Use your mind Jedi skills. Stare at the screen. Put your faces right up to the screen like this. Put your funniest face. And are you ready? It's not working. Come on, guys. I said when it starts to move, you've got to shout and make loads of noise. Okay, so let me know when it's moved. What? What? Would you like to know how that one is done? I would too. I don't even know that one. What? Right, guys, don't be doing that with me. I've got to count you in to when to do the magic. Okay, so let me just try that again. So remember, don't do it. Only do it when I say, okay? And I'll show you how to do this one. Only do it when I say. You ready? So, I've got the elastic band by both ends. Now, make sure you go like this. You got the plastic band. Look at the screen like that. And do your concentration face. Now, when you concentrate, what should happen is the elastic band will start to rise up the ring. Yeah, no, there's nothing rising up yet. It's not the button. What? Who's doing that? Who's doing their mind powers before I say? Right, let's try it one more time. And then, by the way, guys, I'm going to teach you how to do this one once I've performed it. So let me just try it one more time. If I take this, by the end, I'm going to use myself. And think of it to rise, think of it to rise. Wow, look at that! What? Wow, I don't even know how that works. Yes, I do. I'm just teasing. We'll be teaching that one in a moment. Are you excited? I know I am. So this other one, I've only learned this yesterday. So if this goes wrong, I apologise. I learned it yesterday. But I will teach you. It's super simple, he says. So I'm going to wrap this elastic band around my hand. And as you can see, it's clearly wrapped around my hand like that. And you ready? Watch. It's going to go through my finger, through my hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It went through my hand. Let me try it the other way, just so you know I'm not cheating. So I'm going to take the elastic band. I'm going to stretch it over my hand, wrap it round. And then watch, I'm going to do it this way. Can you see okay there, Becky? Perfect already. So watch. Oh! What? How did he do that? You'll be finding out in a few minutes. And then my lovely, beautiful wife, glamorous assistant, camera lady for today, I'm going to show you this trick, which I've just practiced yesterday again. So, I've got two Queen of Spades and an Ace of Diamonds. Now, I'm going to take this red-backed Ace of Diamonds, I'm going to place it on the bottom of the card. So as you can clearly see, it's on the bottom there, yeah? Now watch this, watch this. If I give a magical little rub, what's going to happen is it's going to look as if it starts to melt through the middle. Look at that, it's like it's in the middle. What? But it's still at the bottom. What? How does that work? I know, let's try it again. So if I place it in, now watch, I'm just placing it. So it's definitely on the bottom, as you can see. Definitely on the bottom. Now watch, if I just start to do a little magical move like that. Magical move, and then it should hopefully start to... Oh, what? Look at that, it's going through the top again. What? That's in the middle. That's just... What? Oh, I know, guys, because here comes the dog as well. The dog's in scene. Go on, Billy, do you want to go out? Dog just decided to walk in the middle of the shot. Great, I love dogs. Amazing. So, here's the two queens. The Ace of Diamonds. Now, the only way we'd know if this was real magic is I turn this face up, and that is definitely at the bottom, as you can see there. So it's definitely on the bottom. It's not in the middle, but if I just start to... What? If I just start to move it? What? But then let's just see if I just take that out. Let's just see. Has that come out to the middle? Yes, it has. Right guys, are you excited to find out how those tricks are done? If you are, I want you to comment yes in the comment box and smash the love hearts. Just smash it like that. Keep smashing the love hearts, show your love, and make sure you start a watch party at right this point, because you're going to learn how I done those tricks. So, without further ado, and by the way, if you haven't got these things to hand, do not worry, you can go and watch these as long as you want. So these will be on the Facebook page for a lot longer, so you can go and buy the stuff which you need, and then come back and watch this and practice it. So I'm going to slow it down for you now. So, what you need is you need 2 stretchy elastic bands. Now don't worry if you don't get hold of these ones, the fleshy coloured ones, which are, if I can hear, which are these ones, they'll do just as great. The ones I use and other magicians use are these ones. Now they're called rainbow rubber bands. Now mums and dads, they are quite expensive, but as I say, they will work with other ordinary elastic bands. However, these are the best ones which us as magicians use. These are rainbow rubber bands, but as I say, you don't need to get them. So I'll show you the first one. So the first one, what you do is you're taking, whether you're left-handed or right-handed, you're taking the elastic band, and what you're doing is you're pinching it. So you pinch it like this, and then you're gripping it with this finger and thumb at the very top. So you should look like that. I'll come a bit closer. Becky, am I in stop still? Does that look okay? Perfect, okay. So that is how you start. Then what you do is you take these 3 fingers and you wrap them around the other part. Now you're holding on to that with your 3 fingers, and you hold that really tight, because what you're going to do is you're going to create the illusion that you're holding it by both ends, and I'll show you. Because what you're doing is you're just pulling that, but you're stretching it, so that I have still got all of that elastic band under my hand. Now you don't do this on performance, because then people will know how it's done. You cover that up with your hand, but before you do all that, you hold it like that, fingers round, then you take your other elastic band or ring and you place that over the top, and then you pull it and you're stretching it. So make sure that these 2 fingers and thumbs which I'm pointing at are really tight, and then it should look like that. Then all you're doing is you're simply, I'm going to open my hand now. You don't do this on performance, because I'm just doing this to show you what's happening. So all you do is you just release the pressure between this finger and thumb, and what happens is you will find that the elastic band or ring will start to rise up, and then when you feel it get to the end, you re-grip, and then you show like that. So I'll show you that one more time, how to do it, and then I'll show you how it looks in performance. So you take the nib of the elastic band, put the other elastic band or ring over, pull and stretch it, and make sure you don't show any at the bottom here as well. Make sure you've got that wrapped under your hand. And then you hold it. I'm going to expose the view so you can see. So you're releasing the pressure with your finger and thumb. Now sometimes as well you might have it a little bit too high, and the ring or the elastic band will fall down. That's okay, just make it a slight adjustment, and then it looks as if it's going up the elastic band. And then when you get to the end, you just re-grip, and then you show. So I'll show you that, how it looks in performance. So I say, okay, I'm just going to take this ring, I'm going to stretch the elastic band, I've got the elastic band by both ends, I'm just going to watch, think of it to rise, think of it to rise. Wow, well done. And that's how you do the elastic band trick. If you like that, make sure you smash the love heart, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a comment, and make sure you share this video so we know that we're cooking on gas. Right, are you ready for this next one? This next one is a really, really great trick. So basically what you do is, depends on whether you're left-handed or right-handed, you take the elastic band and you put it over your first finger like that. By the way, Craig, if you're watching this, you'll love this trick, because I don't think you know this one. You probably do, I'm not going to lie. And then you stretch it out. So you stretch it out with your first finger and thumb, and you're stretching it. Now the reason you're doing that is because you want a nice big path in between here while you're starting out. Then you stretching it down like this. Can you see everything in hand? Perfect. So then you're placing it around your finger, and you are literally coming around the back of your hand, and then as you come over the front, it's coming over like that. So it's like a little pathway. Okay, so it should look like that. And this is how sneaky this trick is because the elastic band's going around your finger with such speed, it actually pings off and lands back on your finger. And when you first do this, it does freak you out because you're like, how's that work? But also make sure that you push back a little bit. And sometimes you do miss, but if you do, that's fine. You can just redo the trick again. So watch. So you just let it slip off, and then watch. The elastic band's going to slip off your finger, and then it's going to come back round that quick, be faster than the eye, and then it lands back on your finger. So it looks as if it's penetrated right through your hand. And then you say, I can do that again, and then this time you do it again, and then you show the back. So it's exactly the same principle. You just let it slip off your finger, and then as you slips off, it should then hopefully goes back round, and it looks as if it's gone right through your hand. That's number 2. And this is the one, if you want to pan down for me, Becky, this is the one which I feel Craig will be taking notes on this. So, this trick involves any indifferent card, which is a red back card. Now, magicians use bicycle cards, but again, mums and dads, you don't have to use bicycle cards. However, these are the better quality ones. And it involves 2 court cards or indifferent cards. Now, these ideally need to be the same, or they can be from the same suit. So like the Queen of Clubs and the Queen of Spades. And then what you're doing is you're cutting a little slit straight down, about, I'd say, an inch up the top of the card. And you're just cutting it, so there's about an inch depth there. So that's what you're doing, just cutting a straight line in the middle of the card. So once you've done that, this is how easy this trick is. So you're placing the non-cut card on top, and you're just covering this part with your finger, like that, or your hand. If you've got smaller hands, you can do it that way as well. So if you've got smaller hands. So as long as you, and you're not really letting the audience see this very quickly anyway. So even if you did that, a quick flash, sometimes they won't notice. But however, you just hold. You don't want to hold it like that because people will burn your hands and see. So then what you're doing is I'm going to show you what's happening behind the scenes. So when you're loading it up, what you're actually doing is you're placing this on the bottom, but you're actually pushing it back, and then you're pushing it in. So you've got this card back and in slightly. So it looks like that. So that's what it looks like, but you'll see it and the audience will see it like that. Okay? And again, you want to keep this covered with your finger if possible. So I'm just going to pan. Can you see that? Sorry, Becky, will you pan up then? Could they see that? Oh, okay. Just making sure Becky looked like she fell asleep then. So I was just making sure that you could see the cards. So then what you're doing is, as this little illusion bit here, because you've pushed it forward. If you push it too far forward, it will ruin the trick. So what you're doing is you're just holding it about there, and that looks really convincing. And then all you're doing is you're literally pulling down with your thumb as you rotate, and you're exposing the card. So it looks as if it's melted through, but it's not. It's actually just through that slit. And then you pull it back, and then you say, look, it's back. Take it out. Then back, which is confusing. So you then do exactly the same motion. You see, what? And then that look. When your finger's there, by the way, don't do that on this part. But when your finger is there, what you do is you feel in the card, and as you pull from the middle, you start to pull it up. And when you get to about halfway through, you'll feel that it's gone. Then you can do the flash, so it looks as if the card has actually come through the middle. So guys, I apologise if I went a bit too quick there. As I say, you can pause me. I am from Liverpool, so I do have a quick Scouse accent, and when I get more excited I go faster and faster and faster. But I hope you enjoyed that. I'd love to see your videos when you're practicing these tricks. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Make sure you've shared this video with everybody that you know, and thank you very much. Make sure you tune in as well to Non-Stop Kids TV on YouTube. It's the best place to be. Thanks guys, and enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. Bye!